This week on New Homes Guide TV, turning up the volume on voice control, Carole and Russell visit a home of the future. Sasha's small space saviours, how you can transform even the pokiest of rooms, and the secrets to perfect steam cooking every time. Hit it out of the park with this one.
Welcome to World of Renovation.
You're always whinging about what I do.
I want to show him up any chance I can.
Hi there, thanks for joining us for another episode of New Homes Guide TV. This week, well, the take-home tips just keep on coming. So let's get started with a few ideas on how to choose your builder. Building a new home is one of the biggest decisions of your life.
And a big 1200 door to the front.
There is a lot to consider when building your home. Where will you build? How much money do you need, and what will your home look like?
We're talking with other builders, researching, seeing what they all include and comparing, of course, all of them, because there's so many different ones out there.
And with so much choice in the building industry, how do you know what company to choose?
1200 wide island bench. Most island benches are 900.
You have to go round and look at everybody and see what your design is, and obviously it's a price thing as well, and it's quality, but you have to feel comfortable with that builder.
Home Group WA take the hard work and the hassle out of building your home.
I think we're pretty picky, to be honest.
We've got a bit of expensive taste, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
It is always a good idea to ask what inclusions come with a home.
Lindsay had said, I remember when we were looking a couple of years ago that Home Group were a really good builder. They do good specs and things. So we just went into that house.
Still, the spec is just way above standard.
And from there, we didn't actually look anywhere else. We were quite happy.
We walked into some of the other houses and that, and it's just like, yeah, it's good, and then we walked into the Home Group one, just like the quality and just all the inclusions.
I just fell in love with it, didn't I, Chris? I loved everything it included, the beautiful kitchens, and that's what I fell in love with.
And if you choose a company that knows their stuff, you could end up saving a lot of money.
Their emails and communication's been great. They always get back to me with all my questions. I can't wait to have everyone over, show off my kitchen.
Let's do some cooking.
So why not give Home Group WA a call today?
For more information, go to newhomesguide.com.au.
Have you ever wondered why some suburbs allow owners to subdivide and build an extra house or units and some don't? Well, it all comes down to the area's zoning, a curious thing called the R codes.
There's a lot to think about when building a home, but one aspect to consider is what zone you're building in.
The R codes will determine what density can be built on the land you own or are looking to buy.
To find out what the R code of any particular property, the best thing to do is to call your local council.
That's because in one suburb there can be several R codes. Integrity have been building multi-unit developments in Perth for more than 20 years, and Director Kevin Ledger says his team are experts when it comes to zoning.
The R codes determine the amount of houses you can get on the block of land.
So if it's zoned, say, R20, that's your typical suburban block where you might have, currently there might just be one house on the property, and if it's 900 square metres, then you can fit 2 houses on the property.
But it is possible to ask the council to consider changing the zoning for your specific development. It's a bit of a job, but if you get someone in the know to help, it could really change your fortunes.
Some people come to us and say, I've been told I can only fit 2 units on this site, and we look at it and go, actually no, you can fit 3, and that really increases their return on their investment.
Different R codes can change what development you can build.
In areas where you see a lot of more development going on, that's probably a zone maybe an R40, where if it's a 900 square metre block, then you can fit 4 units on the property.
But there is a reason why some areas, especially suburbs close to the city centre, allow more homes on the same size blocks.
And that's all about the state government trying to create a higher density living in the CBD area and stop perf spreading out.
So if you're keen on developing, want to find out what zone you're in, or find out your land's true potential, then the team at Integrity could help you.
And do a free lot layout to determine how many units can get on the site and in what configuration.
After the break, meet Alexa. She could be the housekeeper of the future.
Alexa, turn on party mode.
We're going to party. Hey!
See you soon.
We need to keep up with the times. Synergy Future Homes.
Wow. Hi, I'm Alan from Synergy.
There you go.
Hi, Al. How are you? Cool. Welcome to Synergy's Future Home.
I am just over the moon with what can actually be done.
We've got some kinetic paint, and if you touch these, you get a full experience on energy. Wow. This is quite a cool one. You get a future lightsaber using solar. I don't think we're quite there yet. A really exciting way to just demonstrate what's happening in the energy sector, what's available now, what's coming in the future. You'll see where we're trying to drive EVs.
Oh, wow.
Future of mobility in Western Australia, electric vehicles.
How cool is this, Carole? It says here one day you'll be able to share energy with another house.
Yeah, pretty cool with the energy sharing, where you can, in the future, you're going to be able to share power with a neighbour or with a friend or relative.
Do you feel that?
Oh yeah, I can feel that. I think people need to learn how to save energy.
Hey guys, so we've got a whole section here on how to use your energy and your energy products wisely.
Best place to come is here at Homebase.
Set your air conditioning down to 24 degrees during winter. You can save a heap of money on your energy. Same in summer, you know, you really want to be setting that aircon around the 18 degrees.
No, I don't think 18 degrees is pretty warm.
It sounds warm, doesn't it? But if it's 36 degrees outside, 18 degrees feels really cool, and it can make a huge difference on your power bill. Alexa, turn on party mode.
We're going to party. Hey!
I really like the Alexa powering up. That's pretty cool.
It's voice activated, it's Wi-Fi.
We think voice activation is going to be huge. So just being able to come into your home and interact with your appliances in a seamless way is really exciting.
I want Alexa in my home.
Look, it's not here now, I think, but in a year's time, it'd be great to sit on the couch and turn on the TV. I'm pretty lazy when I get home. I'm doing after a day's work, and I'll just have to get a chip for Carole. So, yeah, that'd be good. Whereas now, we're seeing solar and battery uptake just increasing all the time. So it's about understanding what's there now, what's coming up in the future, and especially if you're building a home, really understanding how you can make your home as energy efficient as possible and really take control of your energy costs. Come on down to Homebase, come and interact with what we're doing here, because, you know, we think it's cool.
Oh, it's
See,
fantastic.
Russell? I taught you something new.
You did, Carole? For one.
For more information, go to newhomesguide.com.au. From ovens that steam to ovens that self-clean, technology in home appliances is constantly changing. And keeping up with all the changes and innovations, well, that's a pretty big job.
Our product and buying department travel around the world to all the various trade shows, usually in Germany or Italy. So they see all the latest of products.
Rick's been around home appliances his whole working life, but is still surprised by the advances and features which are now available in his store. So Rick, why is there an energy rating on this cupboard?
Well, that's interesting. This is a fully integrated dishwasher behind the kitchen cupboards, so it fits in with the kitchen cabinetry. The twist with this one is that you just go knock knock, open sesame, and it opens.
Wow, that's impressive.
Most customers understand when they're building or renovating, they want an oven, a cooktop, a range hood. But coming to a store like ours really gives them so many options.
And even an ordinary tap is now extraordinary.
Okay, Justin, so this is the best invention in the kitchen. This is the Billy. This gives you instant boiling hot water, chilled water, filtered, beautifully chilled. When you go up this way, you get fresh, sparkling, chilled, filtered water. very healthy, very, very convenient.
While the tap has been popular, Rick says there's one product that is really taking off. So Rick, tell me a bit about this oven.
Okay, this is the Beazle Combi Steam Oven, and I guess it's probably the product that has taken the market by storm in the last few years. It's a really go-to product for people that want the latest. It gives you the benefit of steam cooking, which is a really healthy way of cooking, as everyone knows. We're confident that no matter what customer walks into the store, no matter what product they want, no matter what questions they have, that our sales experts are there to assist them and know everything about every product that's on display.
I think with any technology, it's all about time saving. We live really crazy, hectic lives, and customers still want to be able to enjoy the family and that time with family. So I think anything that makes that a fast process and an easy process.
And if you're afraid to use anything in the store, Rick says his team are happy to give you free post and pre-demonstration classes.
I think people want to see the latest technology, and they want to be able to know that they've got the latest product that's available. It can be pretty quirky to have the latest hot and cold water tap or the latest oven. It's nice to be able to know that they can come into our Winning Appliance showrooms and see the latest products that are available on the market today.
After the break, the dream of steam and how to make your home look amazing.
Oh my goodness!
Welcome back. Now, I am getting a little bit hungry. And while I can cook up a pretty impressive toasted sandwich, there are so many more cool appliances available now, which can turn even me into a master chef. Let's take a look.
It can be a daunting experience when using a new appliance or cooking technique for the first time, and not everyone likes to read an instruction manual. So, if you have to see to believe, then we may have the perfect solution for you.
We're going to cook some beef fillet, so I'm going to sear it on the cooktop first so you can see how induction works.
Welcome to the world of sensory learning. Here at Winning Appliances, you can experience firsthand how the latest technology works right in front of your eyes at a cooking demonstration. A great idea for anyone who wants to get the most out of their new appliance and learn how to cook like a pro at the same time.
We've just bought some ASCO appliances for our newly renovated house, and I just wanted to learn how to use the appliances.
Margaret from ASCO is steam cooking up a treat for us today.
We're doing our beautiful roast fillet today. We're going to have the heat of the oven and, some steam going through that so that I get a really succulent piece of meat. We're going to be cooking some 52-degree salmon, cooked at 52 degrees, just on straight steam, and the result is beautiful, translucent, really beautiful tasting food.
These complimentary demonstrations are designed so you can learn about a product that you may want to buy. And then if you purchase the product, a post-demonstration can help jog your memory so you can get the most out of your new appliance.
I know we talk about steam cooking a lot, but it really needs to be shown, and really people are blown away once they see the quality of the food that comes out of those appliances.
It's hard to believe. It's a totally new way of cooking.
Until we actually came to the demo, and then we were told, yeah, we can come to as many as we wanted till we were comfortable using the appliances. And so we are.
I think probably once you've been to a few demonstrations, you actually learn that it's easier and people overthink it rather than it's actually quite a simple process.
And the steamed food kept coming. A piece of salmon, creme brulee, and even Yorkshire pudding, all from the same oven. And the class seemed to inspire some future cooks.
Get to actively participate, and it's one-on-one, so you might have an individual question that someone's on hand to answer for you then and there.
Felt that it's a lot easier than looking at an instruction book to have somebody show you how to press the buttons and what to do.
Well, we've got a busy schedule. We've got 4 young kids at home, so I think being able to just chuck everything in the one oven and get a 3-4 course meal sounds brilliant and healthy too.
And just with a click of a button on the Winnings website, you can attend these classes all across Perth.
For more information, go to newhomesguide.com.au.
Hello. How
Nice, good to see you.
So we've met Travis and Josie here at Home Base to have a look at Jason's windows because they're renovating the back of their house to try and open up a space in their kitchen living area.
Well, we've been in there for about a year and a half, and we're just really excited to make it ours.
So Trav and Josie looking at the sliding stacking door, the residential grade sliding stacking door.
I really like the doors that we've chosen. I reckon it's going to really open up the back of the house.
It's going to be challenging because there's a bit of brickwork to do and some rendering, and we've got to cart bricks and stuff away and cut things out. And
I don't know if you knew what you were talking about there, Carole.
well, I'm just trying to work out what we had to do.
I reckon it's great. They can do all the work and we can stand around and kick back.
Never a dull moment with those two, that's for sure.
Bang, let's get into this. Taking window panes, getting them out, just stripping the whole place and not having anything left except the opening. So the visual was there already.
Got on the jackhammer, so good on her. She got chipped up a couple of tiles, and then Carole, get out of the way. There's work to be done. Windows out, new stuff in, 2.5 hours, amazing job. And that's with no help from Carole.
I got my hands dirty a little bit. I would have liked to have done a little bit more.
Oh my goodness!
Cool,
Go on for a little while and come back and this is what you get.
Look at
How awesome is that? Have a feel of it. So smooth.
So easy and light. Still light.
So
Beautiful. These Jason doors have transformed this area.
Love it, I love it.
Opens up all that inside. It's real good.
They've done such a good job, and it was about so quick. We've literally just gone out to get lunch and come back and it's done.
Very impressed.
Up next, Sasha shows us how to make the most out of a small space.
If you've got a narrow laneway, put big mirrors in. Now it feels like you're walking into another room.
See you soon. If you are new to the renovating game, it is a dead set good idea to start small. And if there's a small space in your home that you're keen to redo, well, it could be the perfect spot for a trendy, new, entertaining area. Get ready to be inspired.
You couldn't get a smaller outdoor space than this tiny old little light well. It's only the size of my arms, 1.2 metres.
Many people have small spaces just like this in their homes, but few realise that with a few clever tips and tricks, you can convert those spaces into attractive zones that you will just love to use.
Mirrors, that's the first thing. If you've got a narrow laneway, put big mirrors in. Now it feels like you're walking into another room.
And here's another tip. It's all about the height and the width. So a high ceiling is key to opening up the space.
And then lighting, of course, is so critical. Look at these beautiful Moroccan lights.
I have different shapes and sizes that are mounted at different staggering levels to create a real point of interest and to give beautiful mood lighting.
I've created this awesome bar, put a few candles in, and now it's a very ambient, unique, sexy and romantic little Moroccan quarter.
I think it works fantastically well, and especially with the big mirrors here, so you can get a little bit, the space is enhanced.
Now just around the corner I have a slightly larger but still a very confined space, yet I have converted it into a highly desirable living and entertaining zone. I have added cladding, built in this beautiful glazed bench seat, added some fashionable cushions, and in the zone next door I've added some contemporary modern outdoor tables and chairs.
And it's all about those little interesting points of difference, so the eye doesn't focus in on a tunnel on a small space, it's looking up and out, and it makes it feel a lot bigger.
So tonight I'm actually going to put these spaces to the test, and I've invited a few friends around for tapas and drinks.
I just thought it was just amazing. Yeah, I've seen a lot of old buildings in Fremantle because I sell property through Fremantle, and this would have to be the most beautiful renovation I have ever seen.
It's a great use of this resource and optimising the resource, which is fantastic, in a sort of little alleyway almost.
So with these simple tips, you can transform your home or talk to our team and we can help you.
I have a 2-bedroom villa. So yeah, it's amazing what you can do with a space like this. I mean, I want them to do something like this in my courtyard.
So success. Small spaces converted into great looking practical and functional areas which add real value to your home and of course your lifestyle.
For more information, go to newhomesguide.com.au.
Building multi-developments in older suburbs can be a difficult task. Like this block, for example, it has an existing limestone wall, uneven surfaces and a garden bed. Designing around those obstacles can be quite a job.
We take on the unusual builds, which challenge us and gives us that point of difference.
The slab has just gone down before the build starts for 6 2-bedroom units across 2 buildings. Pindan often build these kind of homes for the government or community housing groups. Because of a shortage of land, a build like this on a pre-existing block is proving popular.
At the moment, it's the most cost-effective way for housing and moving forward in Perth.
Pindan have around 140 developments in construction right now. A build like this takes around 9 to 12 months and 36,000 bricks.
And once completed, this is what the units look like. This development will be sold as affordable housing. Pindan say they handle everything, from the design and even the local council approvals.
We have an experience base behind us. We know what to look out for. We know how to design the buildings to suit the site and what councils are looking for. So any little issues we'll tackle.
Well, I think it's all about experience. Being in the industry for 40 years gives you a lot of background knowledge on not only the technical aspect of building, but taking the clients through right from start to finish.
So if you have a block and want to give multi-unit building a go, give Pindan a call.
We'll happily do a feasibility and that gives you a good background on what you're probably going to return at the end of the day, and then from there we can design, document and really we'll just build it.
We range from these sorts of developments, infills, all the way through to $1 million plus homes.
Thanks for being a part of the show. We will see you next week on New Homes Guide TV. See ya.